I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. You know, a while back we did a video with an RWS Diana Model 45 that was loaned to us by Dr. Jim Norquist. And it was one of the old ones. They no longer have that. Numerex is now distributing the RWS Dianas. So I started looking around, and everything I was reading about the Model 34 was a lot like that Model 45. So I ordered one. Beautiful stock. As you can see, it's a wooden stock. I'll show you that up there. Very, very nice. Very well built gun. Just like the 45 was. I think all Dianas are. It's very heavy. And it says it's an adult brake barrel. They're not kidding. It is a very, very hard brake. Heavy, heavy brake. The sights are different. The sights on the old 45 were kind of an odd sort of an adjustable one up here that you'd unscrew it and you could take the blade out and move it around and then screw the thing back in. Well, this one is not. As you can see, it's a fiber optic that's up there, and that is very nice. The adjustable one, that is quite different from back here. Again, it's fiber optic, as you can see right there, and it has the adjustments up here and over on the side. That was a little bit different with the old 45. It also had a blade in there that you could change from different styles. You'd have a U or a V or several different ones. You take the blade out and you just flip it around different directions. So, and I think that was what this was for too, so you could have a different type of a post if you wanted, on a 45 that is. This one I've already been adjusting some. I've probably fired close to 200 rounds. This is the 177, by the way. And I've noticed that it is off. I'm really having to adjust this much more than I did the 45. I've moved the windage way over on it, and we're going to see today how that works. Another thing I've noticed that it just seems like you can knock it off a little bit. I don't know, maybe this needs to be changed out, different sort of a sight or something. It does have a rail here, very nice rail. I'll show you that up close. Has a very, very nice rail for mounting anything, and I just might shoot a video later on of mount like an Axion red dot. We'll do something like that, or a scope or something of that sort, but right now we're just going to fire. Oh, and I am going to show you the safety. I'll break this open because you got to take it like that. It's tough. I put some gun protect on it, and that's loosened it up a little bit. But as I do that, you'll notice here, this came out. This is the safety. Now that's nice. It's the same sort of a thing that they had on the 45, but the one on the 45 would flip up and down, and I like that a lot better than this coming out this way. To load it, well, I use, if I can find, here it is, a gentleman by the name of David Struthers. He's with a couple of the airgun groups. Plinking over paper is one of them, and another one is air guns and targets or something like that. That's strictly targets, where the other one's plinking. He suggested that I get a pellet pen, they call it, and that's what this thing is. And you just take that and you put it down there and you push it in like that, and it loads a pellet. See, right there, loaded the pellet. So that'll be the first one that we fire. It's a lot quicker to have something like that. Pop it into place, and we're going to be shooting at one of these 2-inch black dots, like I use mainly for my pistols and that, but it works out real good for this. So I'm going to put on my shooting glasses over here, and then we're going to start shooting. Okay, I fired about 10 or 11 rounds, I guess it was, at the target. It did a pretty good job of it. Evidently, I finally got the sights adjusted the way I would want them. Shooting for 10 rounds, by the way, and I'm also using RWS pellets. They're a hobby pellet. They're right here like this. I really like those, and there's not a whole lot of them in there. I kind of keep those for special shooting. And since this was an RWS gun, I wanted to also try it in that. We'll talk a little bit, and then, by the way, that pellet pen really worked nice, so thanks a lot, David, for suggesting that. Here's the target. As you can see, the 2-inch round circle that hit right in there pretty good. I only had one that was up in here. The rest of them are hitting right in that little circle, and it's not quite 2 inches actually. It's a little bit in I think it's more like a 1 3/4 inches if I'm not mistaken. But one of the ways I can tell as to how I'm hitting is by looking at the back of the board, because I've been shooting at this more than just right now. And you can see, big old hole, big old hole. And I usually put the target in about the same spot. So it's hitting, I stick my finger in there, you can see maybe that I'm pushing it out. I've torn that metal out of that thing. And so it's really been hitting right where I'm wanting it, right in the middle. You want to kind of scatter your shots around. Believe it or not, you know, I shoot at what they call center mass. And by the way, I am shooting freestanding like this. I'm not using anything here. You can see that. I don't even have it set up. I am going to be trying a new product put out by Firefield that is a yoke, and it's a shooting stick is what it is. And I'm going to try that, but I'm not going to use that on this until we're shooting a little bit longer distance, because right now I'm shooting at 10 meters and maybe a little beyond 10 meters, but right close because the target's down that way. And like I said, I do it all freestanding just like this, and I'm happy with that. That's good. It is a very, very nice gun. Not extremely cheap. I think they run around $300 and some for one like this, but very well built. Great rail. I'm anxious to try that out, and like I said before, I think we might try the Axion red dot on this. And and by the way, these are my shooting glasses. These aren't just sunglasses. These are a special prescription that Dr. Jim Norquist, the person that loaned us the 45, the Model 45 to start off with, he's the one that prescribed these. And as I said, I'm happy with it. I think it's a pretty doggone good little gun. It is heavy, very, very heavy. I can't really tell you what the weight of it is, but it's not lightweight. This is not for a small person. I wouldn't say don't get this for a kid. This does pack a pretty doggone good punch. It's supposed to be 1,000 feet per second. I think it's every bit of that. I don't have the gadget to measure that. Don't have the money in the budget right now to get one. But anyway, yeah, I'd say that if you want something, a good brake barrel, this is it. It does, though, again, I want to tell you, it does have a very, very heavy brake. You're not going to break it like this. You're going to have to get down and pop it like that and then bring it down. It's a heavy brake. So again, that's why it's not for kids, because they'd have a devil of a time. And in that safety, it's right just like that. It comes right on. Now it's safe. You go to shoot it, you push it forward and fire. But there's nothing inside of it. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.